guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm doing something that I've never done, and it's basically a healthy living slash food favorites. As you guys know, since May, I've been sort of on a health and wellness journey. I know I always say that I'm going to be talking about it a little bit more, but I will be getting into my struggles with eating disorders and body dysmorphia and all of that. But since May, I have been really making a conscious effort to make better decisions, educate myself on the food and the food industry, and just overall make better decisions that will better me. And I think you guys can definitely tell a difference in my skin, even in my mood. I noticed such a difference in my mood. Of course, I like to give credit where credit is due. One of my #1 pet peeves on the internet, and especially on YouTube, is when people do not give credit to the people that they are clearly taking inspiration from. I think that is the worst. If I get a bag or if I get something because of someone, I'm gonna give them credit, because why wouldn't you? Give credit to the people who deserve it. Anyways, rant over. I've talked about her so many times now. I'm sure I seem borderline obsessed with her. A lot of the food choices you're gonna see were definitely inspired by KGMTL. She is a Instagrammer who is hopefully gonna be starting YouTube soon. So I would definitely recommend checking out her Instagram if you like these sorts of things, because she's definitely one of my biggest inspiration when it comes to all this sort of food. So I have a list on my phone ready to go. I didn't want to forget anything. And oh, by the way, these phone cases are available on Coffee and Couture. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my current lifestyle, because I've been getting so many questions and messages on Instagram about what I've been doing, what I've been eating. And I do try and do weekly what I eat in a day videos, so you can get an idea of what I really do eat in a day. And I can honestly say that during the week, I do stick to mostly everything I'm showing you here. During the weekends, I'm a little bit more relaxed, but let me tell you, I feel it, especially today. It's Monday, and over the weekend, I went for dinner on Friday, and then yesterday, Mike bought this really good cheese at Costco, so I had some cheese, and let me tell you, this morning, I felt like shit. So your food really does have a serious impact on how you feel overall. I honestly didn't set out to completely change my lifestyle or my eating habits, but it just kind of happened. And I know in my last What I Ate in a Day video, I did mention that a lot of the foods I'm eating are dairy-free and are gluten-free, but I'm not 100% dairy-free. I'll still have Greek yogurt and, you know, dairy if I want it. And I still do eat gluten. I'm not like avoiding it like the plague. Like, I'm not like, no, like scared of gluten, but a lot of the foods that I actually am picking out to eat, and a lot of the foods that I eat on a daily basis, just happen to be gluten-free. Gluten is found in so many foods, and I know a lot of people are really touchy about gluten. I was talking to my friend Paulina about this, and she was inspired from watching my videos to like buy some things, like in KG to buy some things. And people were so crazy in her comments about gluten-free and this and that, and it's just like, relax, like focus on yourself. I just want to say that even though I'm not celiac and, you know, I don't have a gluten allergy, a lot of people do feel better when they reduce the amount of gluten in their diet. And it's just for a simple fact that gluten is in a lot of shitty foods. If you think about it, what is gluten in? Well, gluten's in like everything, but especially in like foods that make you feel weighed down, like cake, cookies, like pizza, a lot of like richer, heavier foods that are not the best for you. That's where gluten, there's a lot of gluten. So obviously, if you're making better decisions on an everyday basis and eating a lot of, you know, gluten-free foods, or a lot of fresh foods, whole foods, organic foods, not overly processed foods, obviously you're gonna feel better. So I don't want anyone getting like the wrong idea that I'm like gluten-free to be trendy or anything. It just so happens that a lot of the food that I'm eating and enjoying and, you know, buying, I don't go to the grocery store with my like gluten-free binoculars on being like, I need gluten-free. It just so happens that like everything I pick up does have that gluten-free little symbol on it, but it's not intentional. And I can honestly say that I do feel a lot better. Over the weekend, I did eat more gluten than normal, and I did not feel my best this morning. But anyways, enough rambling about that. I also just want to say that I think that respect is a huge thing when it comes to food. I never want you guys to think that I'm condescending or being rude or saying, if you eat gluten, you're a piece of shit. Like, I don't want anyone to feel that way. And I think that a lot of people online do make people feel that way. Not so much the people making the videos, but the commenters. So before you comment criticizing people's food choices, like, just think about it for a second. Like, it's not your body, it's what they want to do. I just find it crazy. Now that I've rambled on for a little bit, I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the foods that I eat on an everyday basis that are really staples in my diet now that I would really recommend. And the first thing I want to talk about is something that I start my day off every morning after my lemon water, and that is bulletproof coffee. I get so many questions about bulletproof coffee. I am obsessed. Every person who I've got onto bulletproof coffee loves it. It's something that people are kind of skeptical about because it does sound really weird. It's like, why would I put like clarified butter in my coffee? It's really bizarre. But It is the most incredible drink ever, and I think everyone should be drinking it. It gives you so much energy. I get a lot of questions about if it really keeps you full and like when I drink it. I'm gonna talk a little bit about when I drink it and what I do differently depending on when I drink it. So I have one every morning whether I exercise or not, and in every single Bulletproof coffee I do include collagen peptides. Collagen peptides are amazing for your hair, skin, nails, gut health. Today's food processing methods removes a ton of collagen from our food, so we're not really getting collagen. Like I've said in a past video, a lot of people think that collagen is bullshit and they think that your body can't absorb it. A lot of the evidence that supports collagen peptides and ingesting collagen peptides is anecdotal, which means that it's based on experience rather than like scientific facts. I can tell you personally, since I started taking it, my skin has been better, my hair has been better, my hair grows so fast it's not even normal. I also love that there's protein in the collagen peptides, so it's a natural form of protein that I really enjoy. Collagen also helps support joints and your skin's elasticity, so it's overall a really great supplement and something that is super easy to incorporate. This one is unflavored, and it really is unflavored. I can mix it into water and not really taste it. I can mix it into cold drinks, hot drinks, not taste it. It really is just a great supplement and super easy. There's really no excuse not to be able to find a way to work this into your diet. So like this morning, for example, I woke up and I wasn't feeling the best, so Tony and I decided to skip our workout, which reminds me I need to talk about my workout routine in a little bit. Vital Proteins was kind enough to send me some of their other products. I don't know if they watched I don't know how they found me, but they contacted me and offered to send me some of their products. And they sent me this vanilla and coconut water collagen peptides. And this is a bigger scoop, and for one scoop there is 90 calories and 18 grams of protein. So if I'm gonna work out in the morning, I will make my Bulletproof coffee before I go to the gym, put it in my swell bottle, and I will use this if I'm going to work out because I'm going to drink this right after I work out. So obviously I want to get some protein in right after I work out. I like to replace my first meal of the day. It's funny because there's more protein in one scoop of this than in my protein powder, so it definitely is a great thing to have after a workout. I don't find that there's a huge vanilla coconut taste. I think that it's very subtle. Maybe it's because I already do put in, you know, my vanilla ghee and stuff like that. So I just really love this for after my workout because there is a higher protein level. But then again, I mean, there's 18 grams of protein for 2 scoops. So I mean, the scoop is bigger, so you could do either or, but since I have it, I have been enjoying this one after our workouts. So now also the Bulletproof coffee. I get so many questions about Bulletproof coffee, how I make it, what I put in it, why I drink it. I don't follow the ketogenic diet. The only thing that I really do stick to every day is the Bulletproof coffee. And in my opinion, in my experience, it really is a great way to start the day. It gives you so much energy. The XCT oil really supports brain productivity, and it's just a way to start your day that doesn't weigh you down with carbs or sugars. And I cannot tell you, like, I have never felt better. Honestly, the thing is I started everything at once. I didn't start one thing and then move into another thing, so I can't tell you exactly what is making me feel so good, but just like everything together is really good. But yeah, this is the ghee that I use. My first jar, I just want to say, I'm not trying to start drama, I'm not trying to do anything. The first jar of ghee I bought at a health food store in Montreal, and they were charging $31 for a jar of ghee. And for some reason I didn't check Lucky Vitamin. You can get this jar of ghee for like $12 or $13 on luckyvitamin.com. I've ordered a bunch of stuff from Lucky Vitamin. My 2 favorite wellness sites online are Lucky Vitamin and well.ca. I will leave links to both down below, but you can get this butter for like $13 online plus 10% off your first order. Shipping is like $5, so please, if you're from Montreal, order from Lucky Vitamin. Get 2 for the price of 1 or 3 for the price of 1 because I don't want you guys to get ripped off. Like, this is the Fourth and Heart ghee butter, lactose-free, grass-fed Madagascar vanilla bean. So there is no lactose in this butter, in this ghee, but it is derived from, I guess, like a cow. Like, it is clarified butter, so it means it was boiled down. So if you're vegan, I don't know, I mean, it comes from an animal, so you probably won't be interested in this. As far as I know, there is not a vegan alternative to ghee. This is the ghee that I use every single day in my Bulletproof coffee. If you're interested in seeing what else I put in my Bulletproof coffee, I will leave a link to a video where I show you exactly what I put in down below. Another favorite of mine are swell bottles. I just got this swell bottle because Tony and I have been going to the gym every morning, and I wanted something that I could bring my Bulletproof coffee in that would stay hot, so I just got this really cute one with a palm tree. You guys on Instagram helped me choose this one. For those of you who don't know, I have been doing like mini daily vlogs on my Instagram stories because I haven't been vlogging that much on YouTube. But yeah, you guys helped me choose this one and I love it. And for those asking if I think it's worth it, I absolutely do. I have 2 of them and I love them both. They keep them so hot, and normally we go to the gym around 9 a.m. We have to leave here by like 8:25, and I only drink my coffee at around 10, and it's like scorching hot. So definitely worth it in my opinion. In terms of what I've been doing to work out, I did used to see a personal trainer. For various reasons, it just wasn't working out for me, and my sister had been going to these workout classes and was raving about them, so I decided to go, and I cannot look back. I love these workout classes. So I've been doing, you know, HIIT, I've been doing kickboxing, ballet bar, ab workouts. Like I sweat so much, and it's such a rewarding workout. So that's what I've been doing in terms of working out. I guess we should talk about protein powder now, because I do get a lot of questions about protein powder. This is a kg MTL recommendation. This is the Dr. Mercola vegan protein, and it's a perfect blend of pea, hemp, chia, potato, and chlorella protein powders. And this is the vanilla flavor. I like the vanilla flavor because I like to mix in fresh fruits, and I'm not a big fan of like chocolate right now, so I've been really into vanilla. Even though I am eating a diet based on like whole foods and organic foods and everything like that, I still do pay attention to my calories, because just because it is healthy does not mean that you can have a free-for-all. I'll use my chickpea brownies as an example. The chickpea brownies have like no bad ingredients. It's chickpeas, almond butter, maple syrup, so there's no refined sugars. It's like all natural. You can't eat the whole pan just because it's healthy. There's like over 1,000 calories in the pan, because chickpeas and almond butter and maple syrup, they're all high in calories, you know? So just because it's healthy doesn't mean you can just have a free-for-all. You still do need to pay attention to portion control. So I do still count my calories loosely and stick around the 1,200 calorie range, but keep in mind I am eating like all whole foods and healthy foods. So anyways, I decided to order this vegan protein, and I tried it today for the first time, and I love the taste of it. It has like a real vanilla bean taste. It doesn't taste like cake or anything artificial, so I really do like the taste of it. And I also liked the stats of it, because for 2 scoops there's 80 calories, 12 grams of protein. And typically in a smoothie, I'll do 1 scoop of this and then 1 scoop of the collagen peptides. So it comes out to around 18 grams of protein, which in my opinion is good. And I really like the taste of it. It's really delicious. I'm just trying to figure out a way to close it, because it won't close. I don't know if the like seal is full or something. So I need to figure out a way to get this closed. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is Eziekiel Bread. Eziekiel Bread does contain gluten, but the bread is made out of sprouted grain, so it's very easy for our bodies to digest Eziekiel bread compared to traditional white and whole wheat breads. I love these English muffins. I love the bread. The cinnamon raisin bread is so good. This is by Food for Life. You can generally find this in the freezer section at your grocery store. I can get this at pretty much any grocery store, and I love it. The next thing I'm gonna talk about, kombucha. Obviously, you guys know I'm like kombucha queen. I am obsessed with kombucha. If you're gonna start anywhere on a health journey, I'd probably say start off your day with lemon water and then have like a kombucha around 3 o'clock and just work your way into things. But I'm just like a whole hog type of person. But kombucha, for those of you that don't know, I love kombucha. My favorite brand is GT's, and my favorite flavor is Gingerade. But kombucha is a fermented tea drink, and basically the whole process of making kombucha is actually interesting, and my friend Antonia is sending me a SCOBY, so I'm super excited to try and make my own kombucha. Wish me luck, or send me tips if you have any. But for those of you that don't know, a SCOBY is a symbiotic culture of bacterial yeast. It does look very interesting. It does look kind of gross, but it is one of the best drinks you can drink. The ancient Chinese called it a health elixir because it has so many health benefits. Because of its fermentation process, it's filled with healthy enzymes and healthy probiotics that are so amazing for your gut to fight off the bad bacteria. In my opinion, kombucha is one of the best drinks you can drink, and the way I like to drink it, or when I typically work it into my daily routine, is around 3 p.m. is when I start feeling like I'm gonna crash. And around 3, I might feel a little bit hungry, but not that hungry. So I decide to have a kombucha, and I might have like a little snack, maybe a granola bar, some hummus and veggies or crackers. What I always have around that time of day is the kombucha. I always joke about this on like Instagram, but this is like my 3 o'clock kombucha is like my version of a happy hour. I don't like alcohol. I don't really drink alcohol ever. Whenever I take that first sip of kombucha, I'm like, oh, this is what it feels like to really enjoy drinking alcohol. Next thing I want to talk about are my current favorite, zucchini noodles. So I love zoodles or zucchini noodles, and I actually bought a spiralizer. But if you do like to eat zucchini noodles, I would definitely recommend to invest in a spiralizer, because that way, like, I mean, a zucchini is what? They're so cheap in the summer because they grow so many of them, and then you can just spiralize your own noodles and it's so much cheaper. So I love to make like turkey Italian sausage pastas with my zucchini noodles, or I love it in just tomato sauce, so I definitely recommend a spiralizer and zucchini noodles. One of the last things I want to talk about are cupolas. So this is actually a Montreal brand, a Greek-owned brand, which I love, and this is gluten-free, lactose-free, egg-free, soy-free, trans-fat-free, agave-free, cholesterol-free, and preservative-free. And these are delicious. They taste just like cookie dough, and they're just so good. I love these as a dessert, just like one and you're so satisfied. They have a bunch of different flavors like matcha cocoa, they have a chocolate one, they have a granola one, and the vanilla cocoa, which is my favorite, but that is one of my favorite sweet treats. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was probably a lot of info thrown at you. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these, because I definitely do have a lot of food favorites. If you like me talking about food, or you like seeing what I eat, definitely follow me on Instagram, because I'm always showing you guys what I'm making or trying and stuff like that. And make sure to watch my weekly what I eat in a day videos, because I try and do them at least once a week whenever I have a new recipe to show you guys, and you can get a good idea of like what I typically eat in a day. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great night or day depending on when you watch this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.